John, why don't you explain who you are and what your experience is?
Okay. My name's John. I consider myself, when I market myself to people, as being in the personal and personnel improvement business for over the last 20 years. I started selling on-site training for one of the 3 largest international seminar companies here in Kansas City. From there, 18 years ago, I made a segue into executive recruiting, and that's what I've done successfully for the last 18 years. I know what heartache sounds like when I talk to candidates on the phone. I realize that the fees that I've collected over the last 18 plus years have been from the client, and that's our focus as a recruiter or as an executive placement or talent acquisition person. There's a lot of terms now. But the fact of the matter is you know there are people who are not placeable. There are people that you talk to that have their own unique style, industry, places where they've worked, what they've done in the past, where a recruiter simply can't help them. And if it is a recruiter that can help them, finding that specific recruiter could be somebody in Maine that's trying to help a candidate that's in Washington State. And so sometimes there's reservations alone with geography. So finding a method or a way where you can help a candidate market themselves has been a tragedy and at the same time a challenge that I've faced over the last 18 years. So much so that when I've been asked by family members, by friends of friends, if I would help them with their resume, how to interview, how they should present themselves, how they should talk to people, how they can market themselves, because truly finding a job, no matter if anybody likes it or not, is sales. Then how to sell and market themselves. Those are all challenges that people don't have to face. And if you think about it, our parents years ago maybe had that challenge once or twice in life because they worked so many places, or they worked only a few places for so many years. In the current situation and from where we're going here forward, that's going to be the biggest challenge for people, I think, is that they are going to have to remarket or resell or retune themselves every 2 to 3 years. That's what I've seen as a national average. What I like about ResumePro.com, Career Resume Consultant.
Try again.
Let me try that again.
Okay.
Career Resume Consulting.
And plus, I just needed to move forward a little.
That's cool.
Okay.
I was zoomed in too much and it was getting shaky. You know, it's hard to keep it steady.
Okay.
Career Resume Consulting.
6 months ago, I met Tammy Cabell. Tammy Cabell is the CEO and founder of CareerResumeConsulting.com. I was intrigued by what she did simply because I needed a place where I felt like I could refer friends, people that I knew. Having been in this business for 18 years, I have multiple contacts, and I'll be the first one to tell you not all of them are on LinkedIn because they're private. They are people that I've known for many years. They are people that would never admit in a room that I know them or that they know me. But the fact of the matter is you do run into those people who need that assistance, and you know it. Standing there, whether you're a hiring manager, a recruiter, you're a coworker, you're a past coworker, you know they need help. And that's where I found CareerResumeConsulting.com so helpful in the explanation, in the ideas that Tammy has. A lot of what she was telling people and a lot of what I experienced firsthand before I ever contacted her were things that I had been telling people to do for years. And I understood that mine have been, or my advice has been free in most cases, but people now more than ever are willing to invest in their future. And that's really what CareerResumeConsulting.com does, with the many tools that they have to help somebody market themselves as well as sell themselves. It's a beautiful program. It's short, it's concise. It's like everything else in life. The implementation is up to you, but the roadmap, the projects, the steps, everything that you have to do to make yourself successful in your next opportunity, whether you're unemployed now, whether you're looking, whether you found out you were just going to be laid off, all exists right there in pure white and black, easy for somebody to follow, and not something where somebody is trying to take additional money from somebody else's misery of trying to find that next important step in their career. And that's why I like Tammy, that's why I contacted her. I've been in touch with her. I love what she does. She has very progressive ideas. Her background is incredible as far as what she's done to take marketing, sales, and so on from whether it's products, people, services, and tie them in and how to make that work for an individual for themselves. Those are things you're never going to learn in college. You're not going to learn them getting an MBA. You're not going to learn them getting a doctorate. That is something that somebody has to sit back and tell you from a third-person perspective, because you're never going to think of those things yourself. And who wouldn't pay for that?